Hey everybody, this is Jason, and I am doing a video, and I'm going to talk about something that I don't think I've ever done before, and that is I'm going to do a project for 2019. My very first project. I hear so many people talk about set registries and rookie card registries and Hall of Famer registries and all this kind of stuff, and I don't know anything about all that. So I'm just going to call this a, what do you want to call it? I'm going to call this my own personal registry. There we go. My own personal registry. That I have come to the conclusion after reading this wonderful release of the new Beckett Price Guide. It is the special 1980s issue, the ranked of the top 80 cards from the 1980s, with the Hitman on there, Don Mattingly, shout out to Mike, Hitman23. But they have this awesome article of the top 80 cards in the 1980s. And so I was doing a live stream a few days ago, and I kind of was talking to everybody, and I thought, you know what, that would be something fun to do. That'd be a project. So the Jason 1980s Project Registry Bonanza Costanza, I'm going to do. Now, there's 80 cards, and I have a year to do it. I'm going to probably release this video at the very beginning of January. So as you know, I'm doing it ahead of time. And I've already accumulated a handful of the cards from my personal collection. Now, I initially thought I was just going to try to do raw, but I have some of the cards already graded because recently I've just been picking up a few graded cards. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that. But then I realized some of the graded cards, just because I am not going to break my bank, wallet, my livelihood to try to chase down some, Del Murphy reverse negative graded card at $120. This is not going to be realistic for me. I need to also be realistic in what can I afford and try to do it in 1 year. Because as you all know, none of these cards are astronomical. I would suggest picking up this magazine if you haven't already. None of the cards are like, I'm not saying none of these cards are like getting a Jackie Robinson rookie card or Roberto Clemente or a Ty Cobb. Right? No stretch of the imagination. But, you got to collect within inside your means, as Pepino Man Cesar says. And I want to collect inside of my means. And so inside of my means that it will probably be a mix of graded and raw cards, what I can afford. I want to get good quality cards. I don't want to get this, trash cards, just so I can say I have it. And there are a bunch of cards in here that are kind of obscure and hard to find. So if I do come across them, I'm going to have to be able to pull the trigger on it, and it might be in a raw form, and I'll just have to suck it up and do it. So with that being said, I believe I have 29% of the 80 cards already. If I do my math, I'm terrible at math, so I hope that sounds correct. I will show you all the cards I already have to start this, because not all of them are rookie cards. The ones I actually have are all rookie cards, but in this 80 cards, there are not necessarily all rookie cards. There are other cards in here that are not rookies, and some of them are kind of this weird oddball stuff. Some of it's error cards. And as I get them, I will show you the magazine as I get new ones. I'm going to show you all this today. New ones and added, because I'll probably get them one every once in a while, a couple a month. So I'll try to make it more obvious what I'm doing as I mark them off. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the ones I already have. And that way I'll at least start somewhat, not tripping out of the gate. The first one up I have is the 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. Bowman. Now in this set also there's a registry, what's the word I'm looking for? Project, there we go. English isn't my first language. They have also the Tiffany version of this card, but I have the first one. So that is number one card there. Next up, I have the Ken Griffey Jr. 1989 Donruss. And then I have the Ken Griffey Jr. Topps Traded. So I'm just trying to show these cards in a somewhat quick manner. Then I have the 85 Eric Davis. A lot of these cards I have doubles and triples of. So I try to get the best representation of each card that I have in my collection to be in my registry projects. So that's up. Then I have I believe this is also the 85, Mark McGwire, USA card. So that is on there. Then I have the Ryan Sandberg. Then I got the Bo Jackson. Then I got the Rafael Palmeiro. If you all see my rookie card videos, I would say you can always go back to all my rookie card videos because obviously I have a whole lot more than just this. So if you do like rookie cards from the 80s, 90s, and today, and some 70s now that I think about it, I have a whole bunch of rookie card videos in my archives, I guess you can call it. Then we got those Jose Canseco Topps Traded 86. Those other two were 87 Topps, by the way. I'm sure I'm not telling most of you all anything you don't know. We got the 1989 Gary Sheffield. Then we got the Donnie Baseball Fleer 1984 Fleer card here. Shout out to Bob Lewis. Hooked me up with that beaut. Then we got the Tommy Glavine. 88? Yep, 88 Topps. Then we have, I believe, 85, right? Oh, no, this is 80. Yeah, 85. 85 Kirby Puckett. Then we also have the 85 Dwight Doc Gooden. Mean mugging the camera. Shout out to Eric for those back pages. Then we got Wade Lip Sweater Boggs. So we got Wade Boggs. Then we got Fernando Mania. Fernando Venezuela. Or Valenzuela, sorry. I said Venezuela. Sorry, he is not a country in South America. Not to my knowledge. Then we got the 1986 Fleer update. Barry Bonds. Barry Lamar Bonds. Isn't it Lamar? Yep, I was right. Barry Lamar Bonds. Then we got the 87 Don Russ, Barry Bonds. Then we have the 85 Roger Clemens. We have the 85 Don Russ, Roger the Rocket Clemens. There we go. It's kind of cockeyed in there. Next up, we have the 1984 Don Mattingly Topps card. Now in this set, they have some of the Tiffany cards, which are going to be hard for some of these players. So that's the thing I'm probably scared the most about, because those Tiffany cards are hard to track down. And when you do find them, getting them at a decent price is even harder. So that's going to be one of the things that I will have to try to figure out. The the Darryl Strawberry 84 Topps card, right? 84, yes, sir. We got that one there. Then we got the 1986 Topps Traded Bo Jackson. Bo knows baseball cards. You got that one. Next up, we have Jim Abbott in the number 1T of the Topps Traded. One of my side PC guys is Jim Abbott. I don't talk about that a lot, but I love tracking down Jim Abbott cards because they're pretty much next to nothing. And I thought he was an amazing story and player throughout the late 80s and throughout the 90s. The worst picture ever, probably on a rookie card, of the entire player, Tony Gwynn. I don't even know what Topps was thinking here, taking a picture of his backside. I mean, honestly, I mean, sure, maybe he has a great butt. I don't really look at dudes' butts too often. But why would you take a picture of that? I mean, literally 2 seconds before this swing, they could have took that picture and it would have been a whole lot better option. All right, next up we have the 1987 Donruss, Barry Larkin. After that, we have the 1986 Donruss rated rookie of Fred McGriff. Then we have the 1987 Professor Greg Maddux with his little pencil-thin mustache.
This guy has 1 HP.
And then the last, but definitely not the least of my collection, is the 1982 Topps Cal Ripken Jr. rookie card. But I'm sure, as most of you all know, the main guy I was getting was Bob Bonner. I mean, he's the real all-star in this card. But anyways, this is on there as well. So that is the beginning of the collection. I will quickly slow roll the rookie cards, and you can see, or not the rookie cards, but the cards in general, so you all can see them. But this is, I will show all of them real quick. I'm going to try and I'll leave each page up for about 5 to 10 seconds. Hopefully you all can see it clearly. So, on each page. Because to me, it's a lot easier. I'm not cool with the editing. I'm not smart enough to put little editing notes or little synopsis or little bubbles up around my video to tell you which ones I have already and mark them off and which ones I don't have and what numbers each one. So I just thought I was do the old school way and just show it. Show you what I have. What I'm working off of. I'm sure you can get this at your local card shop like I did. Card Show, they might be selling them. Barnes & Noble, Books A Million. Even like Walmart's and Meijer and Target and all them. A lot of those places will have price guides. At least around here they do. Maybe I shouldn't say that for everywhere. So I'm just showing you all the cards so you all know what I'm working towards and working for. Hope you all can appreciate and enjoy. If anybody wants to join in and do this with me, I've already heard a few people say on my live stream they're very interested in maybe doing this with me as just a fun YouTube project we all can do together, because so many of us were born in the 70s or early 80s, and we grew up with a lot of these 80s cards. So I've heard a lot of people say, hey, maybe I'll do that. Actually, not a lot. When I say a lot, I mean like 2 or 3 people said they're very interested in maybe throwing in and doing this together. We all do this together. Maybe we can even help each other out. I don't know. Like if I have the extra cards in my collection of some of these guys, we can do that. I guess it depends on how each person is going to approach the collecting of it, if they decide to do it. Some of us probably will go slab exclusively. Maybe some of us will do exclusively raw. Maybe some of us are not. They're just going to just kind of meander around in there. That's fine. They're not going to take it super serious. They just might grab a couple here and there. Probably one of the toughest ones going to get that Greg Jeffries 1988. That's going to be a super expensive card. Hard to get. Probably hard to get that at a grade 10. I mean, that's going to be breaking the bank. Now on this page, there's a lot of toughies. There's John Ray or whatever it is. Johnny Ray, Barry Bonds Air card. The Ken Griffey Jr. Topps Tiffany. The John Littlefield Air cards down here. That's very hard. I think the Topps Tiffany for Don Mattingly or the Nestle cards on there. That's going to be a little bit more difficult. I've never even seen this chicken card. What is this one? The Famous Chicken from 1982. I have no idea if that's a 1 cent, 5 cent card or a $50 card. Never seen that card before. I don't even know what it came from. So you have a lot of cards on that page that might be somewhat difficult to hit. And the last page, I almost lost it. Let me go back to it. There we go, right there. And the last page here, gentlemen and ladies, if there's any ladies watching, is this page right here. So I will reference this magazine a lot over the next year. I will show off the cards. I will probably do another video of maybe a handful of these cards and what number they're ranked and what number I'm getting maybe also. So I'll show them and say I was able to, get number 84, not 84, number 43 or whatever the case may be to kind of keep track. I don't think the numbers are important for this at all. It's just saying the top 80 cards. They do have the King of Virginia, as you saw in 89. Upper Deck is the number 1, but, I don't know. That's just because it was the most iconic rookie card of the modern era, for sure. So anyways, guys, that's what I'm going to be doing in 2019. Hopefully you'll enjoy the journey with me. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing if I'm able to get all 80. And if I can't, how close can I get? I appreciate the support, as always. Thank you for being some of the best people I've ever come across in my entire life. I've been enjoying this tremendously from all of you. So until next time, peace, love, hair grease. I took a shower, so I'm okay right now. I'm out.